Every Sunday, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden gives us great advice for do-it-yourself home improvements.
Oh yes, so with Christmas now officially less than a month away, today he's talking all about artificial Christmas trees.
Well, the end of a long holiday weekend, and maybe you're still knee-deep in decorating, which you should be, because the Christmas season is here. So one of the weird, odd parts of our business that we do is we actually set up and shape Christmas trees for our customers. So we actually employ a lot of expert shapers. Now, I am not one of those, but I thought I'd kind of show you some of the tips of how we set up artificial Christmas trees. And first thing I want to show you, because I always forget this, is when you put the sections together, we have this little stick lube that we put on the trunk because sometimes they get stuck together. And if you've ever had to wrestle an artificial tree on the living room floor, it's never fun. So a little bit of stick, that takes care of it. So we also, instead of what most people want to do, is they want to put the whole tree together and then they start messing with the foliage. Really, ideally, we always shape one section at a time. We put it on a table so that we're standing, we're in a comfortable position, or maybe you're sitting on a stool, and then you can kind of see, so I don't have too much foliage dropping down. We put a bungee there and we just drop it down a little bit at a time. Now, we always usually start from the back. So if you see on better trees, this is a PE tip. So this is a molded tip, which a lot of trees now have. And then in the back is called the fill. That's the PVC. So if we made it all out of this, it would make the trees even more expensive than goodness that they already are. So what we do is you start in the back and we throw the fill up. I usually put one in the middle, one to the right, one to the left. So you kind of work your way towards the tip like that, so you get your fill, because if you don't touch each piece of fill, then you get that kind of that look. And we get accused quite often of tricking people and putting a different tree on our floor than what we actually sell to customers, which is not true. So when you get out to the top, now good trees, especially when you get down to, they have what's called wings on them. And a lot of times we find our customers forget to pull the wing out. So you pull that wing out. This one is double wing, so I'm gonna bring this one out. And then got a little bit of fill there. And then I get my tip going the right direction. Same thing here. This is the tip. So I'm gonna form this so that just like that, that's the point. And then you just work your way all the way around. Now, the key is you're not going to do this in 15 minutes. So make sure that you have time to do this, all right? You know, little Christmas music on, but if it's rush, 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 that's what the job's going to look like. Rush, rush, rush. Now, if you're pulling your tree out, again, the first thing you want to do is always stay calm. I always recommend maybe 5-minute meditation, maybe on the Calm app, a guided meditation. So when the lights don't come on, first, when you get your tree, make sure that you always have extra bulbs so that when you need them, because you will need them, it's very important to replace the bulbs as they go out, because when one goes out on incandescent trees, it causes damage to the rest of the light set. So have plenty of bulbs, don't panic. What you want to do first, if a set is out, all the bulbs that have black to them, start replacing those. All right, then if that doesn't light back up, get a light keeper gun. Instructions are on there. This has saved a ton of marriages.